Hello everybody, this is Nick speaking. Welcome back for some more Europa Universalis 4. Here in the new thing that's called Third Rome. Also Mandate of Heaven, because I haven't recorded a video in Mandate of Heaven yet. So yeah, anyways, so I kind of was having problems actually getting the game to run under the 120 and 121 patches. That seems to have mostly been fixed now that Third Rome has been released, so I'm hoping everything goes well with this. But anyways, we are going to be jumping in and doing a new achievement run here, and as you can probably tell already from the interface over here, we are going to be playing as Morocco for this. And our main achievement here is going to be, I can't think of what it's called right now, but basically, as Morocco own West Africa is basically the achievement. Technically, it's the Sahel and Niger regions, which will also include if have to go over here to Funj, and if these guys decide to do any. Yeah, so there's that part of it too, but other than that, I mean, it should be a fairly easy achievement to get overall. I think Benin is actually the only one that's not in the. Yeah, Benin is all over here in the Guinea region, which, for some reason stretches along the coast. I don't understand the regions around here, but it's not for me to understand. So, anyways, let's jump into the action here. And I don't know why the music's not working right now. So, Iron Man. You are on, right? Okay, apparently the music was paused. Whoops! Okay, now that's probably a little too loud. Audio, you go about there. There you go. Much better. All right, so Morocco, what do we have going for us? So we got some boats. Have a few heavies. Now, so obviously our main trade node here is Safi. We do have the coastal center trade here in Tangiers, which is in Sevilla, so we do get a little bit of stuff from Sevilla. I think I'm gonna go there and see if we can grab a little bit of extra. No, they're probably gonna keep Ceuta for a while, unless for some reason they decide to sell it to us. Probably not. Yeah, just taking a wild guess, probably not on that. Improve relations with Tlemcen, which is kind of our early expansion, or, okay, we have 3 bad missions. And all of the Iberians hate me. Great. Great start there. Either way, we'll go for Tlemcen, Portugal, and I guess Castile, because, well, I'm not getting alliance with any of them, so that's not happening. Okay. And general, horrible. Also, okay, we do have a little bit of money coming in, and not too much else is going for us. Before we get started here, though, we are tolerant, so we get tolerance to heretics and heathens. Not really that there's any of those around here. Cheaper advisors, which actually I could probably swing some advisors right now with the 4 ducats I'm making. Be a little bit cheaper to afford these guys, so we'll go for level 1 advisors all around for now. And if I remember right, there is a gold mine in here, isn't there? Right, where is our trade goods? Trade goods, there you go. Yep, Tafelot is a gold mine over here. Actually, not too bad gold mine. We do get a few ducats out of it, so how about our inflation? Yeah, I think we'll go for the inflation reduction guy here, just so that way we can keep that under check right away. Let's get you up here, and other than that, I mean, spices are actually a decent trade good. And 3 over here. This is a... Yeah, so we've got some good trade goods around here, so that's always nice to see. And we are split culturally. We do have the Berbers over here. The middle is Moroccan, then more Berbers on this side. So good news is, all the way over here to Tunis, this is all our culture groups, so we don't have to worry too much about that part. And we do accept all the cultures in our land. So, yes, now. Other than that, obviously we start on par tech-wise with the Europeans. We also have the institution of feudalism. Religion, we're obviously Sunni, which I believe... Yeah, Sunni, I mean, it still has its whole piety thing, but we do get this cavalry to infantry ratio, so we can run a little bit of extra cavalry if we'd want to. Other than that, I mean, as far as the world, then not really too many people like us. Probably we'll get an alliance here with Tunis early if we can, because I think they'd probably be a pretty good ally to start off with. Get somebody nearby to us for that. Trade, again, mostly here in Safi and then Sevilla. I might as well send a guy to collect here, because we're not really going to get too much else from you. There's our trade goods. And other than that, I mean, it's not really... Yeah, we have no unrest to start off with. That's awesome. Loot, I like having the loot and devastation there. Local autonomy. Here is the big kicker. So we've got actually a pretty healthy amount of autonomy down here in these lands. These guys are controlled by the emirs. We can't move them around yet, though. Yeah, we might want to, like, work our institutions over to not so valuable provinces. Like, maybe over here in Haha. Yeah, also, that is 1/3 of a new achievement called Laughing Stock thing. I don't remember where it is. Where are you? Where are you, Laughing Stock achievement? It's like haha, yeah, haha, hee hee, and lolland. So haha's up here. Hee hee's actually down here in the area you're going for. So yeah, this achievements kind of go together. Yes, I know Chris is kind of doing this achievement as well. He kind of just, this is recorded the day he posted episode 1, so of his run is this marching, so yeah, go watch that too if you don't watch his stuff. He's a lot better at the game than I am, to be honest, so yeah, go watch him. But yeah, as far as institutions, I mean, as far as development, Fez is obviously our big one. Marrakesh and Sousse are actually pretty big too, which is really wish the Ulema weren't there. We'll get that fixed soon enough. As soon as we can rotate those guys around. Other than that, isn't there a way to see who has what for institutions? I feel like that would be an important map mode. Okay, maybe... Oh, right, yes. Institutions can be viewed from the map mode here. Yeah, so these 4 and up here in Melilla, which... Melilla's not that bad for one, but yeah, I definitely want to get these guys out of here and maybe give them, like, these 2 this one. You know, spread them out to the lower development stuff and leave the higher development stuff without those kind of things. Other than that, I think we're actually pretty good to go here. So I think what I'm going to start with right away here is we're going to, just start fabricating right here in Tlemcen. Probably want to take Figwig here pretty quickly, just so that way we can connect this land. Other than that, I mean, a lot of the stuff is like areas here. So areas, yeah, Figwig is kind of in our area here too, so that also helps in that regard because it'll be a actual core in the state rather than just kind of sitting around here. So that's kind of how I like to expand, is by more planning on taking states rather than taking like states and, right, this is what they're called, right, is, yeah, states. Take the entire state, and then I get to have a permanent core here and be able to do more with it. So that's kind of my way of how I like to do things. Actually, you know what? We're going to take the mission for Ceuta anyways because we feel like it. So without further ado, let's finally unpause this game and get going. Okay, so first month, obviously, going to get lots of things here. Alliance from Granada. I mean, they are allied to Tunis over here. And I mean, so that might be a reason, but again, Castile, sure, we'll ally them for now. If that keeps these guys from coming in here. That's my way of looking at it. If I can keep the Iberians from coming towards me, that's good. And what is okay? All right, so ew, I don't like that. I'm not going to Royal Marry Granada because that doesn't seem like a very good idea, at least not early game here. And apparently I'm all of a sudden losing money because, oh, how many sailors do you guys? We use 20. We gain 11. We use 25. Yeah, no, you guys go home. We're going to, yeah, we'll take the royal marriage with Tunis. Lose 2 legit. Who cares? Just do it. Okay, so let's just break off you guys, and you can go protect in Safi and go home at war. Now, how many sailors does this use? A month? Okay, it only uses 4, so we can actually maintain that. And actually, speaking of sailors, we might as well build a few extra barks here. Build it up to our force limit, get a little bit of extra there. Also gonna give us another cav and another infantry here. Actually, we'll do another 2 cav, 12 and 6. But since we do get to run that little bit of extra filler stuff, that's actually a pretty good build there, I think, to start off with the 12 and 6, just because that does allow us to do some other stuff there. I might, you know what, I'm going to mothball the fleet as well, just because I really don't need to be paying for that right now, and that'll be the little bit of extra money that we need. I'm also going to mothball the fort in Marrakesh. These 2 in Tangiers and Fez I'm going to keep up just in case, you know, this guy or this guy or this guy decide they need to go to war with me, because, you know, it's probably going to happen sooner or later. Yeah, and I want to try to prevent that as long as possible. So, yeah. Good news is lots of mountains. Lots of highlands and mountains around here. So, if we can try to keep them in, if we can try to fight them up here in the mountains, that's the best outcome for us when trying to take that on. So, yeah. Okay, we're... Now, one thing we will need is we will need at least 1 colonist to get Tuat here. We might also want to try to go around the edge of the map and colonize down. So I might actually want to go colonial, or whatever that idea is. What are you called again? You are called exploration. Or I could possibly go expansion. I mean, I also get an extra merchant from expansion, and it's not like we want to be a colonizing powerhouse, so... Plus the trade power is always good too, you know. Let Castile and Portugal get all their stuff over here and send trade, and I can collect some of it. That's always a nice thing. Also, there is a Tafalot thing there. Okay, so there's our first core. And Poland needs a Jagellion. Good job, Poland. Alright, so... Hey, dude. Okay, Tunis would help in a war. And Tlemcen, how large of an army do you have? Tlemcen, I know it's at least 10. It's exactly 10. We have 8 more than they do. And that's Highlands. You know, while I'd like to maybe claim some more provinces along here, actually, let's get a claim on their capital here, because that'll be the other one I'll want to take for sure, that high development. I mean, the rest of it's not really that high of development, so it's not really as big of a deal. So, yeah, I think it's just, you know, getting ready to do war stuff and all of that. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get you out here. And we'll get you patrolling here in Safi as well. You go home at war. And there we go. They're combined into one fleet. And now we're using 6 sailors a month for the mission, so we're still good. Always good to be positive in sailors. And always good to be positive in manpower if possible. So yeah, just one of those things. And obviously Renaissance is gonna, you know, spawn over here pretty quickly, so yeah. Love to at least get kind of like a war going here sometime soon. Actually, I'd love to just get straight up to Miltech 4, so we're gonna focus you. Oh, trade efficiency. Ooh, I like trade efficiency. Don't like that, though. Berber's already an accepted culture, so... Meh. Yeah, whatever. Don't really care too much. If you're accepted or not, you're kind of useful. Actually, you know what? Let's improve relations with France here. Because, you know, if Castile and France don't like each other, which they actually don't dislike each other right now, but if I can get an alliance with France up here, that would actually be kind of a good idea. Use them as kind of a springboard if Castile decides they need to war against me. I have France here to back me up. And apparently positive relations with Tlemcen, who hates me. I gain positive relations with a person who hates me. Speaking of which, I want your land. I would like all of your land, please. There you go. And as far as wanting land... Oh, you have too many Diplo relations. Eric, you're allied to Aragon, so that's a minus for me. I'd appreciate if you were not allied to Aragon. And you're guaranteeing Scotland, Provence, Savoy, and why Aragon? Aragon, you know, if you could, like, unrival me, that would be awesome. Allied to Hungary and France, allied to Portugal, allied to England and Castile. So yeah, they're all gonna be annoying buttholes, so that's a fun thing. Sure, we'll gain some piety. Yeah, I know, I'll take a loan, who cares? It's not like the loan's gonna, you know, kill me much. Especially if, you know, I do this. If I do that, loan probably won't kill me so badly. And I just, you know, me make 80 ducats and we can pay it back off. Yeah, not a big deal. I really would like to get a claim here. Alright, and I think that's good enough. We think that is good enough for us to unmothball our navy. Let you guys repair back up. Yeah, just let the ships repair back up here a little bit, and then we will, you know, bring them out when we go to war. Let's just do a little bit of quick speed here. There we go, and I'm going to call that good enough. And you know what? I am going to bring Tunison on Promised Land. I'm probably going to have to give him stuff that I desire, but who cares? War. Alright, and as soon as we get one more tick here. There we go, and you can go out and, you know, blockade stuff. There we go, got one. And we'll just go straight for the capital, because we can. There we go. Hey, that was a Navy Battle 1. And you start with a -3 to dice roll, which is kind of annoying, because, you know, less than 0 is stupid. And we have, you know, these guys who are going to start wandering in and actually help with stuff. Maybe. Probably. Like them to help. Yeah, I kind of wish you were a little bit better too, but, you know. Yeah, you're kind of... oh, you siege the gold mine. About that. Yeah, you're being butthole. You siege my gold mine. As much as I would like to move a small army off of here. You. Try going over there and we'll grab that as quick as possible. Where did they... Okay, they're over there in Kef. Yeah, go get Tafalot back. Then we'll go get Figwig and we'll make our way back up here, okay? Okay. Sounds like a plan. And that was... Oh, and France and England are at war now. Hey, France, you still want to be out? No? I'm in a war? Okay. Alright, so let's get our gold mine back. Priorities. Gold mine. To here, to back in there. And you you got a little bit of devastation there. Well, we can always develop away devastation. Because that's a thing that happens. Yeah, see. If I remember right, yeah. The development gets rid of devastation. At least short-term devastation anyways. And we want you and you for sure, and we'll need that as well. And okay, hi you guys. Merchants are dead. Yeah, we'll make the merchants happy. And you know what? We can take some money from the merchants. Because we need money right now. And then we'll worry about this kind of stuff in a little bit. I should have probably done that sooner, but oh well. Sure, you can have that. And you can... Do you like some more influence? Another 15 would get us up to about... would get us up past 60. Yeah, we'll go for that, and then we'll take 100 points from you. You guys, we're going to do the same thing here. Want to take points from you as well. And that made you disloyal. Okay, well, oh well. Don't care too much. We got your points, and that gets us closer to Tech 4. Tech 4. the best tech in early game because it's better than Tech 3. I love that description. Tech 4 is better than Tech 3. Of course it is! It's a higher number. Also, I can... Oh, yeah, I suppose I can do that, can't I? And, yeah, you're not gonna... This'll probably fall first, dude. I think you kinda lost this, just saying. Hey, Clemson, do you want to go over and kill these guys who are sieging your fort? No? Okay, then. We'll just, you know, kind of dock then. Oh wait, ooh, we inherited a boat here. Ooh, okay. Hi, boat. Yeah, you can go protect in Safi as soon as this, you know, war is done. Because it's gonna be done soon. Just saying. Gonna totally... There we go, 100%. Okay. So this gonna be my land. We'll give that and that to... Okay, that you like that. Could we actually just split this land? Clemson cares, but Clemson's not gonna be alive, so... In reality, nobody cares, and then that gives me a bridge to get to these little guys, and I could take them as well. Expand my power base a little bit here, which is always a good thing, so... You know... I can actually not give them those two provinces either. Give them just these two and call it a day. So this state would basically become mine then. I'm giving them some pretty bad land, actually. Well, I mean, that's not much better. Probably none of this is either. Yeah, this is all just 111 stuff. Who really cares? But this kind of allows us more links, plus that's their capital, and... Okay. Sure. Oh, Warren is sieged by me? Okay, we'll take our land. And you know what? Yeah, I'll leave them one province minor so I can take their money. And we can make them stop guaranteeing those guys. Actually, you know what? You can keep guaranteeing them. I'm going to take your war reps instead. Okay. There we go. Bye, Clemson. Nice knowing... Oh, actually, you're one province minor, but mostly nice knowing you. And the Cora Figwig needs to happen soon. Clemson's no longer a valid rival. I don't know what would... Oh, right. Whoops. Oh, well. We decided to take their land instead. You know, land is awesome and all. You know, because it's land. Hello, game. There, you. I could rival Tunis now. You know, the people who I just, you know, gave land to. And actually, speaking of just giving land to them, right, you need to go away. I still want Dara, though. Okay. But you know what? Anyways, that's actually a pretty good spot to end this first episode. Next time when we come back, we'll, you know, be doing more Morocco things in Morocco. And hopefully actually, you know, get to the point where we can, you know, take a first tech, because, you know, we're only 5 years into the game. Yeah. Okay, anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.